Okay, so now I'm just going to talk about group by function and the count function. So first of all, I'm just going to show you the table which I have in my SQL, and that is select everything from the name of the table as orders, semicolon. Okay, we have customer name, order num, and order date. Customer num, as you can see, we have 148 and 148, and that is twice in our table. And the same thing, 608 and 608, that is also twice. So what is the main purpose of group function is basically it will take the same, it will take, for example, in this row, as you can see, we have 148 and 148 twice. And in the result, we just want to see it once. So, I mean, up there, we are just going to use group by function because we just want to see the entry once. We don't want to see it twice. So there could be an example like in professional life, like you have million rows and you have the same, like you have the same customer number, for example, like 10,000 or some 10,000 times. And what you want to do is you just want to see that number once because you need all the number of customer numbers. So you don't want that one number to appear like 10,000 times. So for that purpose, you can use group by. So what we are going to do for group by is, sorry, that is like one part of our, that is one thing which I'm going to show you now. And the other part is count. Basically, what is count? Count is whatever I'm going to select and count, that is going to count the number of that data, how many times that appear in the database. So I'm just going to show you how we can do it. Select count. Now this is for count. So select count. Now in brackets, we are just going to write like on whatever we want to do the count. And the count is going to be on customer num, like how many times we do have every customer number in the table. Select count customer num, comma, and again customer num. From orders, now we will use group by, and what is going to be group by is we want to see it as customer num because we don't want to see 148 twice or 608 twice, like twice. So that's why we are doing it group by as customer num and press enter. Okay, so you can see we have 148 twice, 282 once, 356 once, 408 once, 608 twice. So basically this portion, the count portion, is done by this count customer num, and customer num is done by, basically when you want to see it once, so you can use group by on, like we used it. I mean, we used group by function on customer num, and that's why it's coming out like 148 once and 608 once. Otherwise, we are going to see that twice in as an answer. What else we can do with group by is that, for example, if you have a customer number, 148, and you also do have a balance for it. Right now, I don't have that kind of example, but I just want to let how you can how also we can use it in some other different way. So what that is going to be there, for example, I have customer num, and for example, we are just going to take 148, and like we have 148 like 20 times, same like as you can see in this table. We have like that 20 times 148, and we also do have one more row. Despite order date, we have like balance, and that is like, you know balance every time. So 148 is like 20 times, and then it also has a balance, like 20 different balances. So what you can do is you can just simply write select, and then you will do sum bracket again, and then you will write balance, comma, customer num again, from orders group by customer num. So what you're going to see is, or you can do group by customer num equals to 148. So what you're going to see is that you are just going to see one column, and that is going to show you like you have one, as a customer num is 148, and the balance is like whatever the total balance is. Like you basically in the main database, you have 20 different balances for 148, but after doing that you will only see one total balance. So you can also use it in that way.